Hello! Today we're going to be factoring, and this expression is a special, beautiful and special case. It is the difference of squares, which means in order to have a difference of squares, you have to have a subtraction in the middle, and the first term and the second term have to be perfect squares, which means you can take the square root of both the first and the second term. Square root of 25z squared, then you put in two groups of parentheses. Okay, square root of 25z squared would be 5z, because 5 is the square root of 25, and then z is the square root of z squared. And then over here, you would also do the same, 5z, because you have to have it twice. And then you take the square root of 64, which happens to be 8, and then you also take the square root of the x, which is, or x squared, so that becomes x. And then because you have a negative, you want to make sure that these two signs that you put are going to give you a negative. So usually you put the positive first, but positive and then negative. And that's going to give you that. So, yes, that is your final answer. And then you go ahead and you check it to make sure. Okay. When you check it, you should FOIL it back together and hopefully get that end result. So let's make sure. Okay, so 5z plus 8x times 5z minus 8x. Okay. 5z, see, tiny mistakes like that. Okay, 5z times 5z equals 25. Z squared, and then 5z times negative 8x is going to give you negative 40 zx. Okay. Then over here you have plus 40. You have 8x times 5z, which gives you positive 40, and for the sake of parallelism, if you will, it's going to be zx. And then over here you do positive 8x times negative 8x, which gives you negative 64x squared. So what happens in the middle, because you have that negative in the middle, they cancel out. So you're left with 25 z squared, and then these cancel because negative 40 plus 40 equals 0, and then zx, so forth. So you're left with 25z squared minus 64x squared. And that matches the original expression.